Welcome back, this is Jack. Trying to gain self-control of your headbang. I'm gonna need an explanation for that. And my cat killed his box again. So, quick explanation for that before what that meant was before I start shooting necromorphs. So, there are two places I've got tunnels made for my cat. One is an actual tunnel I bought from Amazon. It's a little tube. It's nice. He loves it. The other one is a straight up box that was for a mattress. Oh, the waiting music. Okay. I'll go back to the waiting music then. Anyway, the other one's just a straight box that was used for a mattress. That's why we realized that was a good idea. So we put it like in the long hallway because we realized if there's a tunnel, he'll take the tunnel instead of walking in front of you every time. And recently, for some reason, he's decided he want to try and get on top of the box. Well, he's not a light kitty cat, and it's not super reinforced. I'm doing all right. I overslept, so like I slept for 8 hours, but still have a headache. Like I overslept, so I don't know why. Anyway, but generally good. Anyway, so he's decided he wants to jump on top of the box now. So every time he does that, he just boom, flattens it until someone goes over there and fixes it. And he's like, I want to go in my tunnel now. Like right now, I'm looking at him like I can't show you because I'd show you how dirty my apartment is. He's just like looking in the hole, like I want to be in my tunnel. Like the first time he did it, he just laid on top of it, like, "Yep, I meant to do that. I meant to do that." Like any cat would. All right. Oh, choose something. Okay. Wasn't paused. But no, I'm doing generally pretty good. Like, I slept good. Slept long, but I slept good. Um, Long enough that I got a headache from it for some fucking reason. Alright, where am I going? This way. Alright. How about you, Sir Sieg? What's going on in your life? Anything fun? Oh. Yeah, I don't have to walk. I can take the tram like an adult. Yeah. Like I've had this for a little bit. I had it on release day and I played a little bit. But I wasn't like I dabbled with it a little bit. But games like this like don't scare me. They just stress me out. And so I'll play it in bursts, unless I'm streaming. If I'm streaming, then it's less stressful because I can be a lot more flippant. I don't know why. Oh yeah, I forgot. I bought the collector's edition stuff. So I just got a bunch of bonus suits. So we're gonna put on. There's one bonus suit that I was really interested in at least seeing. And they provide no bonus. It is literally just a cosmetic thing. This is my breakfast. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's horrendous. That's horrendous. I love it. Well, just make sure you take care of yourself. I'm gonna run like that for a little bit. Because it looks fucking horrible. Plus, I take off my helmet at one point, and I want to see what happens. I wonder if it changes like Isaac Clarke's face. Oh, let's see which way I'm supposed to go before I go. Okay, I was going the right way. But no, I'm glad you're doing all right. Hold on, BRB. All right, holding on. Gonna pause the game. No, I'm joking. I'm gonna keep going. I'll shoot people in the face. This looks fucking horrendous, disgusting. I love it. My buddy Mad Techie has already beaten this game. Like, he's on his second playthrough. He's doing story playthrough on this one. Like, he did a normal one, now he's doing a story one. At which he says it is actually impossible to lose when playing on story mode. Okay, that's a video. He says it's actually impossible to lose. And the reason why he says that is because if you're out of combat, your health will like naturally regenerate. And he's like, yeah, like if you just stand still for a little bit, you'll start getting your health back. And like he's actually tried to get himself killed before, where he was like fighting, um, where he actually like just straight up or was letting the baddies like wail on him. Nothing. I was trying to see if I could find a thing to upgrade my weapons a bit more, but apparently not. Forehead tattoo, round 3. Do I need to start wearing a hat? Like, I'm not self-conscious about my head or anything like that, but that's the first thing you think of when you see my forehead. You're like, I want to play tic-tac-toe on it. Do I need to wear a hat? Do I need to start wearing, like, a beanie or something? I'm not going to, but... I can't, oh yeah, it's left click to orient yourself. Alright, we're officially in Chapter 3, Crash Course. Alright, until I go out that out the little bubble right there, I have oxygen. So I'm gonna look real fast. Glad I looked. Bum 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 ba-da-da-dum ba-dum. I don't know why I had to add that last part. Also, hey. Alright, I'm now in 0 oxygen, so I gotta be very careful. Everybody hold your breath. No, don't do that. So, like, I will subconsciously start doing that when playing, or when watching movies where, yeah, I started holding my breath there, too. Shit. Yeah, like, I move just slow enough that those barbs are gonna hit me no matter what I do. Oh, I should have grabbed the explosive thing behind them. Got me some plasma ammo. Let's reorient. Well, you know what? I'm just going to float forward. Actually, I could probably do this. No? Alright. Like, it wasn't letting me... Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Like, that's the other half of my joke, usually. Watching Finding Nemo almost killed me. Ruined my joke! I need to, like, have on hotkey, you're killing my groove. Let me play that before I ban somebody. You beat yourself. Kinky? Is it just you sitting there with like a leather whips? We are not punished for our sins, but by them. Okay. Y'all want to know why I don't like religion? Alright, how am I doing on supplies? Like, I actually need to look. Let's see here. I have something I need to sell, so I should have been selling that. I got plenty of ammo. I also had a spare oxygen thing, so I shouldn't have been as worried about being in, like... Because what kills me 99% of the time is lack of oxygen. Okay. Okay, so it's just like the maintenance priority thing. You were going too slow? Okay. That's fine. So I made 2 shorts from yesterday's stream. One was when I was just throwing things, random things at the baddies. And that video actually did pretty good. I got like 400 some odd views for a short. You're lonely? I can give you a hug. Give you hug. You know, stream hug. I give good hugs. And then, The other one I made was me talking about the possibility of a Dead Space movie. That one didn't do as well. Like, it got like 90 views, which for the Coffee Over Gaming channel is like, it's on the low end of what I normally get. I'm not bitching. I don't mean to sound like I'm bitching. I'm not. It was something I just said randomly while I'm streaming, so. Alright, replacing this one. Yeah, replacing this one with a save. On the good news for everybody. Good news for everybody. Good news for everybody. Good news for everybody. Or good news for me. Y'all get a side benefit. I am not moving into the apartment March 15th like I was originally planning. I am moving in March 3rd. So yay, I move in March 3rd. So it's, you know, a whole 12 days early. So a month from today, I get the keys to the apartment, which means I'll probably actually still be here because I'm not going to actually move in until March 4th where I start moving my shit over, which means March 3rd and 4th there will be no stream. Hopefully I've beaten this game by then. More than likely I will have. Knock at the cabin? I have not. Like, once again, I'm like extremely behind on movies. Like, you can make a list of easily of movies. Good news, everyone!
Seeing in the control room. Any news on the engines?
Yeah, but it makes no sense.
I love the fact that, like, so that's one of his taglines that got stuck in everybody's mind that lasted forever. The other one actually was from his original, what was supposed to be one of his originals was, but I am in my pajamas, but no one liked it, so they only used it in the first episode.
And do a full restart. But you'll need to stabilize our orbit from there.
Standing by. Fast as you can, Isaac.
Alright, okay, here's a shop I can sell the stuff I got. You got the drugs, man? Yeah, I got this gold semiconductor for you. Yeah. Yeah. So anyway. Somebody asked, I forget who asked, but they said, what's the point of, like, all the credits in, like, these sci-fi games? Project Callisto had it, which I'm pretty sure they were just copying this, so they didn't have the logic behind it. And, this has it. So, like, why are you using credits in a space station? What's the point? And it's actually meant as a resource buffer. So somebody, like, when they 3D print stuff, they didn't just spam 3D print it. Alright. I'm going to be taking this and then turning around and going right back up because I do not want to be walking around with this thing because it's going to give me ammo I don't want. You know, I just noticed that suit was hanging there. You got picked up by your Uber? Nothing. You missed nothing. My stream, not much happens in my stream. I did get a new weapon, but meh. It's like a buzzsaw. I have no interest in it. Okay. Like, I played this whole game just using the plasma cutter. Well, I do need to use... I'm looking forward to that. No joke. I'm out of fighting, so I can just quickly do that on my own. No, I'm looking forward to that. Like, so this weekend, I'm gonna make a plan for myself. This weekend, one, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cleaning, but two, I'm gonna sit down. Finally, watch Thor: Love and Thunder. Yep. All right. So, audience, quickly. Give me the short list of Marvel movies on Spider-Man 3. Give me... Those are the two I already have on paper. Give me a list of the Marvel movies that I need to see. And... Because the only TV show I'm going to watch is Hawkeye. So don't bother putting any of the TV shows. That you're saying I need to watch right this weekend. I'm probably going to try and start Hawkeye after... Well, I'm talking just the Marvel stuff, but I'll try to watch Tag. I'll have to find a copy of it. I still want to see the Last of Us TV series because I've heard nothing but good things. Like, even people who didn't like the game are like, no, this is a great fucking movie. I probably can't watch past the first episode because I'll be, like, crying my eyes out. They'll just see me come on stream missing eyes. Dick? I wanted to shoot you. Nothing but legs? Oh, no, they have a torso. Okay. Oh, there you are. No, you're somebody else. I don't know how I strafed him like that. I had to pin him down. So what Marvel movies are y'all thinking I need to watch this weekend? Like, those two are set in stone. I'm watching those two first.
Fuel reserves depleted. Main engines offline.
I haven't seen Wakanda Forever. You're much closer than I have. Like, the last thing I watched was Shang-Chi, and the only reason I was okay watching that is because it's out of the universe. The last one in continuity that I've watched, in order, that plays to the larger universe, I did see Falcon and Winter Soldier, but we're talking movies, would have been Spider-Man. Hey, cool, Walker. Yeah, I've got Disney Plus, so I can watch all of these at no cost. Tag's the one which is not a Marvel movie I'll have trouble watching. But I will watch Tag eventually. Because I do like Jeremy Renner, and I hope I hope he's able to return. I do like what Chris Evans says.
Additional fuel required for engine restart.
Let's talk about that real fast. No, that's right. No, that's right. But I also was willing to watch it without watching any precursor movies or anything like that. Like, I'm being called out that I like martial arts. I was more willing to watch that as a Marvel movie. Also, Heiko Walker. Because it wasn't in the continuity of the larger universe. Like, the closest it played with the rest of the universe, like, it doesn't mention New York, the Accords, nothing. It is its own universe in its own way. And the only thing it ties it to the rest of the universe is, what's his name? He's the current Sorcerer Supreme. I can't remember his name right now. Wong. Wong's appearance is the only thing that ties him to everything else. Well, and technically the Abomination at one point, but the Abomination hadn't been seen since Hulk, so we didn't even know if, like it was still in debate if... Okay, they kind of mentioned that. You're right. They kind of mentioned that, but doesn't mention, like, any, like, it doesn't really mention anything else. Like, it doesn't, like, in the events of Shang-Chi does not play into the larger universe either. What happens? Person behind me! Cheater, pumpkin eater. Eat a corpse of your friend. Eat his claw. Eat this explosive. You know, I probably should have started with the explosive. Can I open this? No, okay. I'm just looking around for loot before I move forward. Well, two things. I might see She-Hulk at some point, too, for different reasons. Yeah, Wong Do Karaoke is funny. Like, I do love the dynamic of the two main characters. Like, okay, we're going to be responsible adults. Or we could go do karaoke. Or something like that. Like, they like just chaotic gremlin energy off each other. I love it. But anyway, I do like how they addressed Abomination and She-Hulk. I saw that scene where she's talking to Bruce Banner and how Bruce had forgiven him. And he says, back then I was a different person, literally. Addressing the fact that the actor had changed out since then. So if they bring over, like, Wolverine and stuff, I got this question. So I'm still looking for recommendations on which Marvel movies I need to see this weekend. Right now, all I've got is Love and Thunder and No Way Home. Those are the two that actually somewhat interest me. What was I gonna say? Oh, so here's the question. If they decide they want to Hotel California, the song's okay. Like, to be honest, I'm not a huge music person, which is kind of weird. Like, I do enjoy some music. Okay. Enemy up ahead, yeah. I've played this part on normal mode with Joseph. Also, hi Jesse. I do want to say this to explain that previous statement. When I say I'm not a huge music person, like, I'll listen to. There are some songs I play. I'll play and listen to, especially if it's Queen. I love Queen. I'm Still Standing, stuff like that. I Will Survive. Like, I love. There's like a decent playlist I do enjoy, and I usually there's some rhythm. But there's very few times I'll actually sit and listen to music. Like when I'm working out, I don't wear headphones and listen. I need to listen to what's around me because it's kind of like an anxiety thing if I don't. It's also why I'm always facing the mirror. It's not to look at me, it's looking at people behind me. Also why I like working out at home. So when you say like I love Hotel California, it's like, okay. Like it's not a bad song. Like the only song you'll be like, oh, I love it is like Bohemian Rhapsody. And there's sometimes I'll listen to like even Eminem, for instance. Like I actually don't like his music per se. Like I don't hate it either. It's more of a nostalgia trip for me. One song that'll always have a place in my heart. Oh yeah, I forgot they spit. One song that'll always have a place in my heart is Breaking a Habit by Linkin Park. And the reason why it has such a place in my heart is shit. Go away. I'm trying to have a philosophical conversation. Go away. Oh, that apparently wasn't a spike like I thought it was. Well, that's what I think about you. That was it. Oh, okay. I knew I had another heal. Hey, Dozen. Hey, Undead Troop, what state are you in now, other than despair and hatred?
Last valve done, Chief. Progress report filed by Jacob Temple. The engine problems aren't a malfunction. Someone shut off the fuel lines to primary engine and damaged the valves to helipad. We just wasted an hour fixing them. Now we need to restart the south refueling station, but some jackass...
I was looking at the time to see if I need to do a ad break on the Twitch side.
We're gonna hit planetfall soon. What now? There's gotta be someone...
No, Undead Troop. Undead Troop is a friend of mine from Despair, Hatred, and California. You could have just said California. That would have applied. Mind you, that means you're on the same coast as me now. Undead Troop is actually a friend of mine from when I was in the Navy. He's still in, so like he still moves around a lot. Oh, Maryland. Okay. We'll talk offline about the when you move. See if we can work it out that you come for a visit or something. We can go get ramen or something. If anybody's wondering how am I able to talk to Undead Troop, he's over on the Twitch side, and I've got joint stream chat, so I can talk to people on both sides. But no, he's probably one like So I'm going to tell a story. I'm not going to use his real name because it's rude to use someone's real name on stream. I'm going to tell a story about him. Because to me, he's probably one of the... Ooh, hang on. Call. I won't talk over the call. Thank you, Jesse Owens, for subscribing.
Thank God. After the bridge, we saw the...
Glad to disappoint.
Also, thank you for the thank you about service. I would never know how to respond to that.
I can hear them, but I don't think they know I'm here. Isaac, I've tracked down your rig. You're in engineering, right? I'll get myself admin privileges. Maybe I can help.
Okay. I'll just use what I know you as. So here's a story about Jay, and I'm going to describe him as probably one of the nicest people you know, or one of the selfless at least. So me and my friends, we would there was a stupid game we would play called "Get Down, Mr. President," and we'd use it to play it in the most random ass places. Usually the elevator for some reason, no matter which elevator too. And the point of the game is you would act like you have your finger in your ear, like you have a earpiece in. The last person to notice is the president, and you have to tackle them and tell them to get down. And I don't know if it's intentional or not, but Jay always seemed to be the one person who never notices last. I don't know if he intentionally, like, oh, I didn't notice, so he'd get tackled, so no one else did, or whatever. So that's the story I want to call him out for. Legitimately a great guy. So there you go. I talked you up. Only using your first name because, one, I don't want to use both, but two, your first name is so generic. You think Master Roshi is my real name?
Clearance confirmed.
Alright. So, this game gives you a great illusion of choice. I have to flip that last switch. Now I can either turn off oxygen or lights. We losing lights, mother... Oh yeah. Gotta call him out for it. But there's nothing generic about Jay. He's a good bud. I really do enjoy the time we've been able to hang out. Like, that's fine. Although I will also admit, and I'm pretty sure all my friends will confirm, I saw something in here, so that's why I came back in. I saw something glowing. I saw loot. Alright, I must have been hallucinating. Oh, it must be the light off of that. Okay, never mind then. I will also admit, and I'm pretty sure my friends will confirm, I am a horrible friend at staying in touch. Like, I don't try to avoid people. I really don't. Like, there's like one or two people who, like, at times I'll not want to be around, and that's more of just because I don't have the mental energy to deal with them. But generally speaking, I'm just really horrible at keeping in contact. And the excuse I give is my object permanence sucks. That worked. You know, I could have just stomped him now that I think of it. Like, if it's not something I'm currently obsessing over or whatever, or I don't see it, it doesn't exist to me. Like, the fact that Cool Walker said that actually means a lot, just because he's usually he's a heavy victim of that bullshit.
Okay, I've got a fuel reading. Only a quarter full, but it should be enough.
I still need to get the centrifuge working before restart. Someone really screwed with these fuel lines.
Move fast, Isaac. EJ7's looking damn close out there.
That's one down. I'm one of those people you kind of have to initiate contact with. I hate the little... I'm gonna call... I know they're actually like little babies, but I call them dog things. Oh, there you are. Want to know how you know Isaac Clarke's been here? Just the trail of bodies pinned to the wall. I'm gonna save real fast. Fair point, fair point. He's pointing out that he's always in front, so how could I notice? By the way, yeah, that's Undead Troop. Yeah, this area is not too bad if you wanted to do the lack of oxygen, because there's that right there. I hate not having oxygen, because one, I never upgrade it, But 2, I like to be able to control my own pacing. It's not gonna let me. Okay, let me have it back. I can almost guarantee you somebody's gonna be on the other side. Alien Isolation, I absolutely fucking love. So if you're able to play it on Switch, do it. Especially if you can play it on the big screen, like you're putting it through your TV. I played it as a Let's Play, and that's probably the game that gave me the most anxiety while playing. So as I've said before, horror games don't scare me really. They just give me anxiety. There is a VR mod for it I really want to tackle, and when I get into the apartment, I'd be more inclined to do it. Because I really do want to do some VR streams. Well, your excuse is you're underway. My excuse is I forget people exist. Oh, did I mess up? No, okay. Shit. Damn, I don't have... Oh, it's this button. Okay, I did have a heal pack. I forgot I remapped it. I'm on both. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that you were doing that. I do appreciate that. It gives me watch time on both. Like... So the reason I went back to Twitch, or like I'm dual streaming to Twitch, is there's like selfish reasons in the background, but 2, I felt like I could reach more people. Hang on, I'll see what his second message says. That's actually not my excuse. Most of the time I've been in class since September, so excuse invalid. Yeah, but you're still focusing on Navy stuff, so I still hold that as a viable excuse. Okay, so I gotta go in there. I have to make a joke here in a second. Shit. Spent all that time trying to cut his fucking leg off. Are you still alive? Yes. Oh, somebody's behind me! What the fuck? I can't move! Oh, he's in front of me. That's why. There. But no, I view that as a viable excuse. Because although, like, being on the ship, being in a class can be... Oh yeah, this part. I hate this part. Although being in class can be less stressful than being elsewhere, being underway, it still can be rather stressful, especially if they sent you somewhere else. Like, I never had to really deal with that, but then you're away from home, and I get anxiety being away from home at times. Well, that's actually mostly because of my buddy Zane, who's a little upset that his tunnel broke. Well, broke as in he sat on top of it and it collapsed. I gotta put it back up. Getting lag. I'm not seeing my FPS drop. Alright, I'm back, I think. I think I'm back. I'm watching, I'm going back and forth and watching. Okay, I'm back. There we go. Now, unfortunately, a lot of people clicked away, so no, they'll not realize I'm back. If I made a second stream, it would have probably worked better. No, I didn't lose internet. It was just straight up OBS crashed. And it rarely does that, but it just had an update today. So that may have been it. Jay messaged to check on me, so I figured I'd message him and let him know I'm back. Alright. But no, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Jack is back, and he's rather shady. Actually, I'd like to believe I'm a rather honest person. Unfortunately, like if I'm about to lie, I'll be like, hey, I'm about to lie to you. Arguably, I'm a bard or a performer, so I have to be. Yeah, unfortunately, I think there's going to be people who don't realize I'm actually still alive. So they're not going to be able to catch the rest of this. It really bothers me that OBS crashed. Give me all those supplies. And I want a fucking workbench. Oh, thank God. Here's a workbench. I can upgrade my pew-pewer. Alright, is there anything on the suit I want to upgrade? I upgraded my HP once. Stasis duration would be kind of nice. Getting more HP would be nice. There's going to be some module upgrades this way. What is size? Okay, stasis zone. We're going to go ahead and start upgrading my suit. So now I have 17 rounds instead of, I think it was 11. Alright. Hey, if you're paying attention, semi-paying attention in chat, say something so I can see, if chat's working. I want to make sure my stream's actually working. Okay, so actually by then I would have my apartment. You'd be able to come visit. Because the only other way you'd be able to come visit is if you got a hotel room. Yay, thank you. I don't see him. I hear him. There he is. Yeah, this damage upgrade is fucking legit. I'm really happy. If I can use this Kinesis module, I will always use the Kinesis module. Yeah, so I didn't lose internet, Dawson. I straight up had OBS crash. OBS is what streams and records everything. And this is like one of the first times it's ever crashed, especially mid-stream.
Decontamination sequence complete. Thank you for your patience.
So, like, OBS is free. That's the best part about it. They give you just, like, so much freaking software for you to record, for you to stream, and it's free. And then there's an epic shit ton of mods. I got a boot! I got another boot! Bronze semiconductor. That's gonna be helpful. Well, if you don't mind me asking, Dawson, what do you do for a living? Been kind of curious. Oh, and how's the molars, or whatever you want to call them, your gums from your teeth being ripped out? No, I've never had Bailey's from a boot. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, hey, I just noticed something weird. Jay Boucher's been a subscriber to my channel since forever. Like, he was actually, or sorry, a member of my YouTube channel since forever. Why does he not have the badge? That's odd. I just noticed that.
Entering zero gravity.
No. OBS literally just did an update today.
Warning. Centrifuge offline. Please attach general
Sounds like a plan.
manually.
But no, like as I said, OBS literally just had an update today, so it's just the update may have had an issue. Okay, now I'm seeing it. Like over there, I don't. Oh, I'm sorry. On my OBS chat, I don't see it. I now see it. If you look in chat, you'll see like the weird little coffee mug. That means you're a YouTube member. I only have the one because I made it. I need to make more. And since like half my shtick is coffee. Where'd you go? I got a body. There he is. Those guys are still assholes, even though I've upgraded my damage so much. Yeah, this part, by the way, sucks. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see the coffee cup now. Like that one doesn't have it. Oof. Yeah, me and my buddy Jay, we both have had to go through the whole procedure of getting your teeth ripped out. Actually, I gotta do this for... Oh, I'm out of energy. Let's see if there's a stasis thing here. I see the oxygen thing. Is that a stasis thing? I need a stasis. That's oxygen. I tried to make everything myself. Like, because... I'm gonna be honest, like, that's one of the things that... You just... Like, if you're a content creator, you just get people who will show up in chat and be like, hey, do you need me to make you something? Like, so if I needed somebody, I could find them. Finding a person's not the issue. But I try to make everything myself because it's just like a point of pride. Where'd he go? I heard him. I kind of saw him a little bit. This is the part I hate about this sequence, is people hide from you. Not what I meant to grab, but I'll take it. Did he survive that? He did. He survived the explosion. I don't like that. Oof. Okay, so you had more teeth pulled than I did.
All personnel clear for centrifuge restart.
This part is a horrible nightmare of OSHA. Like, you'll see why in a second. Like, the reason why I can't just run across this platform over here is because that growth right there is blocking me, so that's what you're supposed to do. But this elevator should not work once I turn this on. You should have a scene of Isaac Clarke having to override it. Because this turns back all my gravity, so I can't free float. Also drains the oxygen out, apparently. Why that is a thing, I have no idea.
Centrifuge activated.
Like, why is the activation for the centrifuge not outside this area? Oh, and this kind of sequence gives me the most stress when playing these kind of games.
Looks like the centrifuge is back online.
Most people try to run to the right. You're not supposed to.
Ready when you are.
Alright, there's gonna be a monster right there. I'm gonna let him get hit by the spinny thing. Oh, it missed him. Oh, it just knocked him on his ass. Get the credits. First you get the money, then you get the bitches. Okay, I did have a heal pack. Also, I'm right next to an oxygen thing, so I don't need to worry about it as much. I think I also have an oxygen thing in my inventory. Like, I generally didn't take drugs when I got my teeth ripped out. I'm just gonna run from you. I don't need to fight you. Make sure he doesn't get in here. Oh, he can't. Door also can't shut, but that's fine. We're gonna go ahead and save real fast. Oh, okay. There we go. Like, I hate segments like that where it's about timing and you have like a limited time, because like I was in the final stretch of that hallway. I know because it's scripted it does that, where like it pauses between pulling me and but shit. How much ammo total do I have? 49, okay. So I'm doing all right ammo-wise. Didn't see that the first time. The elevator just closed on me as I'm walking up to it. This is a dick thing. It was funny, but a dick thing. So I'm watching Markiplier play this. He's not further than I've gone, so it's no spoilers or anything like that. And he has this thing where he has to go the exact opposite direction the game is telling him. It's like, hey, you need to go this way for this part. He's like, no, I'm going to do the other thing first.
Storage is unlocked. It'll give you access to the engine chamber.
And I get that. Like, I understand that spiteful side of your personality to be like, no, I'm going to do the wrong thing first. Oh, I got a semiconductor. And I have those saws to sell. Well, no, here's the thing. The funny part is, the other direction is somewhere he's going to have to go anyway. It's like, a lot of this game has like 2 areas you go to for each puzzle. You have the, it'll tell you to go one way, but then eventually you'll have to go the other way anyway. And he'll go the other way instead of the way the game told him to go. For fuck all reasons. And like, I know I get that kind of gremlin energy where you're like, either you're just defying the game to defy the game, or you're like, hey, there might be loot that I miss.
Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, I was wondering if I was in zero gravity. I had a feeling.
Hey, Hammond. I cracked the secure file. DSC was here for more than just the mining claim, huh?
What do you mean?
This outbreak started on the colony after the miners dug up some artifacts. Something alien.
That's impossible.
But it would explain why Aegis 7 is meant to be off limits, right?
Earth's orders. When the miners found the artifact, they reported hallucinations, paranoia, suicide. But the Ishimura brought this marker on board anyway. Like that was the plan.
Wait. The marker.
Okay, back up. Where's this marker now?
In cargo. All packaged up for delivery.
Alright. Trying to make sure I've got all the supplies I need. Alright. Airlock, airlock 2. I gotta turn off the fans. I could have also, like, turned off the airlock, but that would have been stupid. I was gonna say, I'm gonna shoot you until I see loot. Those things are, like, oddly durable. I'm also gonna grab more stasis. I hear one. Turned it off in the wrong spot. But that's okay. Oh, is the stasis module to... Oh, there it is. It's on this side. There we go. Always get more stasis. Don't let that trick you. Also, never be game over. How's it going? Don't let that trick you. Like, I'm going to go on a short rant. You get paid less in Europe. However, a lot of your expenses are covered. Medical expense being the biggest thing. Medical bankruptcy being a... Yeah, the graphics are sick in this game. Went through a lot to make sure I could play this game with good graphics. A lot of your medical expenses are a thing. Like, and I'm not talking about like $100,000, $200,000. I'm talking like hundreds of $1,000s at a time. Like, in America, it's not a guarantee. Like, most people can't go to the dentist. Most people can't go get glasses if they need them, just because they can't afford it. Because that's a separate thing that your job might offer. So don't let that trick you. Don't let the and not to mention housing is stupid expensive. The 2-bedroom apartment I'm moving into is considered cheap, and it's sitting at $1,800. Mind you, I do live in a more expensive state. Yeah. I'm not going to pick up the flamethrower yet. Because if I do, it's going to turn all the ammo forward into flamethrower ammo. I'm not doing that. Sorry, I was looking at your skull logo. Never be game over. I'm just going to call you Never. Because that's a lot of syllables I don't want to say. Or I can call you Game. Take your pick. Or B. That actually wouldn't be a bad one either. Ah! Oh, I'm sorry, that was a scare delay. Oh, now I can just casually walk through. Okay. Coolsies. I'm still gonna get flamer ammo. Like, because the reason why it offers you the flamer is because there's gonna be these little crawly bastards down below. This is about as far as I got. Yeah, like once again, like, games like this don't scare me. Like, I've said this like 50 times. They don't scare me, they just give me anxiety. The only game that, like, truly pushed me... You lost the game? Oh, no. I got a meme I gotta send you later. It's on my phone, otherwise I'd pull it up on stream.
Engineering log. My last log. Sample reporting. I can't raise anyone on Wrigley. I think my team is gone.
Alright, I've got max health, so I should be fine for this upcoming part.
Burned out. Who would sabotage the Ishimura at a time like this? I'll report to the bridge.
If I find more explodiness, I will take the explodiness. Alright, can't go that way. Where am I going? Okay, the elevator was right there. Okay. But you're also forgetting the expenses for, like, vehicles. Like, there's a lot of expenses. Mind you, I don't know what your job is. I don't know what you're qualified to do. So you might have the skill set that you might be able to get. You might be mo beta living in America. Because there are some jobs in America that are just that you can survive mo beta on. All right, so let me go that way. Let's check. Oh, there's a bench here. Cool. And I got that upgrade, which gave me another one. That's right. Yeah, I want to get up to that special, because that one gives me DOT. D3 is a good game. Like, I actually like D3 as long as you forget that it's a Dead Space game. And I know I'll catch crap for that. Because it's like sacrilegious to say D3 had anything good for it. Thank you. Actually, I'm going to do it right now. Because then in theory I can actually pull it up. Wait, is it actually saved to my computer? Oh, there it is. There, Jay now has the meme. I'm going to pull up the meme on our conversation so y'all can see it. It is a very good meme. It's a very good meme. It's probably one of the best memes. Best meme ever. Like, I enjoyed it. Like, mind you, I like that game. I have an issue because I may have enjoyed it because I was playing with my good buddy Mad Techie at the time, so we got to do the co-op stuff, and I really enjoy playing games with him in general. So, here you go. Here's the meme. Now all of you have lost the game, and it's a Magic the Gathering card, which is bonus points. There it goes. I love that that's such a generational thing. Like, somebody one day just randomly said, hey, there's this thing we're going to call the game. And if somebody mentions it or makes you think of it, you lose. And everybody just accepted it. It's like, yep, that's a thing. This is the part where you want the flamethrower, and I refuse to use any weapon other than the plasma cutter. Oh, I'm glad you're on the same page as me as with that stuff, because I am not a fan of Bitcoins and NFTs. Like, straight up, just not a fan of them. I think they're a scam. However, is there a way to make it viable? Yes. I have... person! And I actually even have an idea how to do that. Well, me getting so used to it probably came from me playing, me playing Dead Space 2 when it became a good weapon. Did I kill him with somebody's shin bone? I'm gonna have to make a short of that. Oh, good. They did give me a stasis pack to recharge. Oh, and a straight-up stasis recharge station. That's good. Because I had used my stasis on that asshole. I make 18... No, like, I don't mean to argue. I'm not trying to, like, pick a fight or anything like that. If you feel that you would make more money living in the States, no judgment. No judgment. I just feel I disagree. Like, I don't mean to sound like I'm trying to pick a fight with you. It's just from my perspective, I think you'd have it better off. And for that amount of money, you could. And for that amount of money, you could live all right. It all just depends on where you live. Like 3K, I make 3K a month here. And like I can afford to live, but it doesn't give me a lot of comfort, so to speak. Damn it. I was hoping to hit the guy up there. He's gonna hit me, nothing I can do about that. How much health stuff do I have? I still have the 3-pack. Let's go ahead and use that last 1-pack. Yeah. Like I don't mean to sound like I'm arguing, or I probably was I probably was considered arguing, but I didn't mean to argue.
Correct course immediately.
And if I'm being blunt, I feel I think Swedish women are beautiful, so that would be another thing. I think you said you were in Sweden. Oh, he still has an arm.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cell to begin ignition sequence.
Yeah, that's fair. Like, no, like that's actually a fair, very like, and you like, I'm not judging you. Like, you can say however you want to say it. And as Jay pointed out, the grass is always greener on the other side. I have my problems with things here in America. If I could move, I'd like to move. I'd like to live in Japan, if I'm being honest, because I loved living in Japan. And I. So here's my thing. I personally believe in universal health care. I believe in going to college. I believe in universal college, at least an option on how to do it. With that said, the fact that we don't have it now, and like what's going on with women health care and all that other stuff, I believe we need to fight to make it better instead of just accepting that we won't have these things in America. Because the only thing we spend our money on is warfare. We spend over half our budget, government budget, on warfare. We're bombing probably like 7 countries right now, 6, I don't know. And that money could instead be used for literally anything else: public infrastructure, healthcare. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'm an American. I don't know my geography. That's my excuse. And I feel that we can do better, so we should do better. So one of the reasons, hey, Cole Walker, welcome back. One of the reasons you don't see me actually talk about moving to another country, like actively trying to or anything, one, my family, because I don't want to be too far from my dad. That's part one. But part two is I feel if I leave, I'm letting everybody win, because I actually have a third channel that's Coffee Over Politics, but I've done nothing with it, and I've kind of abandoned it for the most part. I might go back to doing videos because I feel I'm not a social justice warrior, as like the term would be used. I would call myself a social justice bard because of my sleep pattern and all that stuff, I can't function. But what I can do is share these thoughts and try to encourage people to do better, other people to run for office who could do better. If I didn't have the sleep problems I have and all this other stuff, yeah, I'd 100% fucking run. you'd see me running for office and trying to be the frontline fighter, because I have no problem throwing a fireball, so to speak. If you're on the wrong side of the fence with an issue, I'll fight you. Like one of the big things right now that repubs are trying to push, I don't know if it passed, but they're trying to push it, is they're trying to get rid of all taxes, all income tax, get rid of the IRS, except one. They're trying to have a 30% sales tax. You buy something, 30% increase in every price. Would you like that? Want to go get gas? Spend $20 on gas? Oh, 30% increase. That's what, another $6 on just $20 of gas.
Warning. Engine power failure. Replace power cells.
So that's my thoughts, and like that's the kind of things that I feel I need to talk about. If I was smart, I'd probably make a short of that and toss it over my coffee over gaming, or coffee over politics. Sorry if I got like way too political for a lot of people. That's where my brain went and I couldn't help it.
Warning.
Yeah.
Power failure. Replace
No. Like,
to begin
I'm okay. I love having a conversation as long as we're on the same. Like, here's the way I'm going to phrase it. Let's talk immigration. That's probably the best example. I believe we need to be willing to accept immigrants. I believe we need to make a pathway to citizenship to encourage, to try and help these people, especially if they're refugees for countries we've been messing up. If your policy is we need to shoot them at the gate, we're not having a conversation. There is no middle ground between us. Because there are people who believe that. If college, for example, if you believe not only should we have no universal college, we should only have private schools, there is no conversation between us. You're on the wrong side. We can debate how to pay for it. We can debate how much is covered. That's fine. But if your starting point is no, go the fuck away. I won't debate with libertarians. I won't work with libertarians because their policy is we don't need a government, is effectively what they say 90% of the time. Now, if you want to discuss defunding the military, bringing it down from like $1 trillion, okay, I can work with you. But the second you try to say, we need no public college, we need no public schools, we don't need public roads, we don't need to pay for people's health care, let's get rid of Social Security. You say these things, we are not on the same side, and I will call your ass out every sentence out of my mouth. That's where we cannot have a conversation. So I'd love to have discussion. I love to have these conversations. And I will debate the person until I get the feeling that they're not listening. Like there is no conversation if they're not actually listening. I had the advantage that I knew where that was. Go away, you. Like I've had a couple of MAGA supporters pop into my chat and try to troll me. They can troll me. I don't care what they say until they've. Yeah. Hell, probably one of my little brother Matt, aka Gunslinging Troll. He's bored. He voted for Trump, and I don't hate him. Okay. Yeah, you're one of the people I've had this discussion with. That's fine. I don't hate you for it. I really don't. Until you start saying, so I've got a little sister. She's trans. If you start saying trans people don't exist or shouldn't have any rights, okay, now we're not having a conversation. I'm gonna have an issue with you. If you start like talking incel stuff, we're gonna have some issues. Otherwise, it just takes too much energy for me to judge someone. Like it really is hard for me to judge someone just because it takes so much effort. So you can describe yourself as on the enemy side. Okay. I'm not going to fight you. It's just that I don't think we're just going to come to an agreement. That's all. That's all that means to me. definitely doing better about beating the shit out of these guys. And once again, like, I'm okay with trolls until the person starts saying things that are objectively horrible, quoting Nazis, shit like that. I'm cool with it until you start saying things that, or promoting violence. That's another thing. I do not condone violence. Here's the difference though. You can argue with Norway and Sweden different things. America has been designed to be a melting pot. That's what it's always been described as a melting pot. So our identity is incorporating other people's cultures. I don't know why you're not showing up in both. I'm not seeing both chats. Like, I'm not seeing your previous message at all, unless it was much higher. Oh yeah, it's much higher up. No, it's not. What the fuck is it? Whatever. What Dazen said, because it's not showing up in both, I think it's just YouTube like censoring it. I don't like immigration because immigrants have very poor manners, steal jobs. Like, what's the point of having borders if the country loses identity? Two things. One, and also our economy is actually built on immigrants, illegal immigrants specifically. Georgia and Florida both made a zero immigrant policy where everybody's like papers were heavily checked. Plants died on the bush because no one would pick them. Americans just wouldn't take the job. So for that argument, Dazen, I would argue it's more of a cultural difference between us. And I'm okay with that. I'm not going to argue that. Like, that's fine. And the stealing of jobs part, we send all of our jobs overseas. All our manufacturing jobs went to China. So, like, there's no stealing of jobs. There's jobs that Americans don't want to do that only immigrants want to do. And then there's jobs that were sent overseas. Those are the only two that are tied to it. And personally, on beyond that point, I feel a country doesn't get weaker because immigrants or people from another country, come over. I think we become stronger. It brings in new ideas, new appreciations. Now, once again, we can disagree on that. That's fine. I'm not going to jump down your throat, which sounds perverted. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to jump down your throat. I'm not going to fight you. None of that. Like, if you want to disagree, cool. I don't hate you for it at all. Until you start promoting active violence, then we're going to have issues. Yeah, that's actually a great way of putting it. Some of them, hell, when I was in the military, some of the most patriotic motherfuckers I served with were immigrants who were serving to get their citizenship. Like, a majority of people I served with were like, I had a shit life and I'm trying to fix it. They're like, I came to America and I fucking love this country.
You bought us time to figure it out. Autopilot's taking us into geostationary orbit.
Wait, you're flying us through the planet Crackerbray?
That's what the asteroid defense system is for.
But the ADS is offline. I've got the system readouts here.
Hammond, the Ishimura's in rough shape. A couple of bad strikes could finish her off.
Shit. Daniels, give me all the data you have. I'll try to adjust course. Isaac, you disable the tram lockdown from engineering. I'll open up the bridge station. Meet me there. We need to work on this together.
I don't like the way they hang up with each other. It's just really effing weird. You are 1,000,000% fine. Like, I know how that was when I wore the uniform. I didn't talk politics at all. All right, going to the tram station. Like, I actually barely kept up with it. Yeah. And ultimately, I know... If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You'll never miss it when I go on a rant. Oh, that's not creepy.
I'm here. Nicole.
Go to the store. Somebody's spawning in behind me. Thankfully, they're really kind and let me use the store. Or not. Somehow he didn't get a hit on me. I'm a little surprised. Alright, do I have anything to sell? Oh, I have another circuit board to sell. That almost gets me to the point where I can buy stuff. Let's go ahead and sell this. Oh, I forgot to get the flame. I have to go back and get the flamethrower. Because although I'm not going to use it, I do want to have it. So let's go get the flamethrower real fast. To centrifuge, not that way. To preparation room. Control station. It's got to be this way. Yeah, it's this way.
Zero gravity.
Real fast, he says. I feel loved. I feel attacked right now. If I hadn't not chosen not to pick that up, I would have been hurting for ammo. Oh, Twitch side, you're about to get a, because I missed the hour mark, you're guys going to get a 3-minute ad break. And if you want to avoid future ads, get subscribe or get a very personal network. That's Twitch side. YouTube, y'all are fine.
Gravity. Exiting zero gravity.
Yeah, since I'm on ad break, I can probably say it here. Yeah, if you get a VPN, you won't deal with the ads even if I push it. Does that mean I don't get the ad revenue? Yeah, whatever. I don't care. Only 14 seconds? I have a... it still says it's still going. Yeah, I do the... oh, so for the record, for anybody who wants to know, the reason why you see me do those ad breaks, even though I really don't care about them, is because it prevents people who are joining in on the Twitch side from having to see ads. Please tell me I'm not in Chapter 4 yet. I'm not. Okay. I try to have a new save every chapter, and there's a reason for it. Yeah, I know you're in both locations. That's how you know. I was just saying I thought it was weird. Because I got a button that just does it for me, so... And it's set for 3 minutes. I've tested it. Like, a lot of my stuff is automated through OBS. Because I don't have moderators to work behind me. Alright, now I'm in Chapter 4. So the next save station will be a new save.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your
Oh, I popped my back and it felt glorious. Yeah, I saw that. I can see you in both. Yeah. Because once again, like, one of the things that kills a lot of people when they try to stream on Twitch is when they go to watch a channel for the first time, they'll be like hit by an ad, so most people just click away. So they never actually get to check out the new streamer or whatever. So if I run the regular ads, it prevents my content from being interrupted normally. Okay, I got an email from the people that are worrying about my apartment. I actually might have to take a short break and look at that. I'm not gonna go to a standby screen for this. I don't need to. You just guys won't see what I'm reading. Oh, for anyone who's caring about my playthrough of Hades, I actually got a lot done on it. I got some of the weapons unlocking their new aspects and stuff. Okay, cool. They're just letting me know that my deposit's been paid. So the only other chunk of change I'll have to give them is the first month rent, which I can do in March. Cool. I got paperwork I got to do, like, because I believe this is subsidized housing. I have to pay for that, or I have to fill out paperwork proving that I don't make enough money to live elsewhere.
Arriving at the bridge.
Isaac, I'm looking at the ADS cannons. They're a mess. I'm gonna need your help. I am not losing the Ishimura. Not now.
The Ishimura, Hammond, or the marker?
That artifact they found?
Don't bullshit us. CEC knew all along about the marker, didn't they? Isn't that why you're really here? Corporate wouldn't send the Ishimura for some off-the-books mining. But alien technology, yeah, that fits.
And how does losing my team fit into this theory?
Like, I understand this, but, like, right now is not a time to be arguing because we're trying to survive.
Together before it's over.
Then meet me at the captain's nest. Daniels?
Fine. But I'm going through the ship reports, Hammond. I'm getting some answers.
I want y'all to vote on this if you don't mind. If you don't mind. If I stream this weekend, which I more than likely will, do you guys want me to play this or something else? Because I'm inclined to play this, but I've got other games I could tack on to. He looks friendly. I don't know why I'm checking. I don't think I have anything for this. Yeah, I don't. I do have 2 nodes, so I need to find a bench. This? Alright. So far, that's the only vote I got. I know Cool Walker's vote is he doesn't care. Because that's all what he always says when I make suggestions.
You okay? At least
Because I don't know if I'll be doing Sea of Thieves on stream anymore.
so far.
I'm still playing it. I play it offline, but because I was playing it on my Coffee Over Gaming channel, which if you haven't had a chance, subscribe there. Yada yada yada. I do geek commentary. But I'm not going to be doing it on stream anymore, just because that podcast, the way of doing that podcast wasn't working. I might play like I might get the crew back together and do like Uno or something, more Dead Space. Puppet Combo. What kind of games do they have? Mind you, I'm not generally a horror game player. Like, I just love Dead Space. He's about to do the dumbest thing in this. Oh.
No, keep that rifle close. What's that?
The one that attacked me. I managed to trap him in here.
I thought it was just the suit would look creepy. No, he's missing his fucking head. I love it. I love it. I'm a corpse. I'm straight up a corpse.
Right? That's Chen.
You can't help him, Hammond. He's...
You're right.
I love it.
The hell with it.
Escape pod 47 launched.
But yeah, like what kind of games do they have? Like, mention a couple. Because one of my favorite horror game channel or creators is Blooper Team, and they're doing the next Silent Hill, so I'm really excited about that. I'll probably play Silent Hill. I didn't play it growing up, but I dabbled with it later, and I really did enjoy it. Utter madness. Gothic, I seem to have messed up. My head's missing. I'll have to look into them. If you're recommending them, I might look into them. Yeah, there's a new set. Konami authorized the Silent Hill remake, and it's being Silent Hill 2 specifically. So for the record, and it's being done by it's being done by Blooper Team. Yeah, see, Blooper Team's part of it. Team Silent. Is that the one you suggested? Oh no, Puppet Combo is what you said. I'm really excited. Like, I'm really excited. Look at this. Look at this. Look at it! I'll probably play that on stream. Oh, and real fast, one other game later this month comes out that I will probably do some streaming on is where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I'll probably do like one or two streams of it. Oh, because it's in my Souls-like list for some reason. I don't consider it Souls-like, but whatever. It comes out later this month. This will be another game I'll probably stream offline. Or not offline. On the weekends. And I might do it like one or two, especially if I get some people to do it with me because this is a co-op game. It's a Monster Hunter like game. And it's being done by EA, but everything I've seen about it looks legitimate. Looks really good. I don't know if any of my friends who are also getting it will do the stream with me, so I might be doing it by myself. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing this. It's basically like a Monster Hunter game, but with like Japanese lore kind of thing. The weapons that we know of right now are katana, big katana, bow, staff, which transforms for some effing reason, a hammer, and a cannon. I'm not talking like, oh, I got a little pew pew. No, an effing cannon, like a shipside broadside cannon. Nun Massacre, Power Drill Massacre, Murder House. I'll have to look into them. Actually, let's do that right now. Like, I got nothing better to do. Well, I have video games to play, but I'm not letting y'all see my search history. Let's see, which one caught my attention? Let's look at Murder House. That looks interesting. Hang on. It's also on Steam, which I'm more okay looking up things on Steam. Oh no, there's porn in it. I just don't want y'all to know what my fetishes are. Haunted House, The Murder. Okay. I can go here, and then I can actually sort by their stuff. Yeah, it's like, this is really old school graphics and stuff. It actually makes me feel like, it makes me feel like, Alone in the Dark. Let's go look at their playlist. I could actually buy their whole collection pretty cheap, too. Yeah, they do look like they have some interesting looking games. Like, it would really fuck with your emotions. But as I said before, I'm not really a horror game player, but I'll look into it a bit more. Still, I can't get over the fact that I'm missing my head. Which actually is kind of a plus because I don't like the look of new Isaac Clarke.
Isaac, about what Daedules said. I don't know about any illegal mining or the market. I swear, I'm just here for a repair mission.
Look, Hammond, I don't know you or Daniels well enough to judge.
Yeah, he's new to the crew. He literally just went to this mission because he wanted to see his girlfriend.
Shit like that's above my pay grade. Look, we can get into it later. You'll need a way down to those junction boxes. You can turn the atrium elevators back on from security. You'll have full access. I found a CEC executive key.
Like, it's not to say that they did a bad job rendering it. It just doesn't feel like it's a young Isaac Clarke.
Yeah, just in case.
Well, yeah, because if you look at the suit, it's supposed to be Isaac Clarke already dead and infested. So I expected, like, he just have, like, a warped face. Or not, they didn't change his face at all. Nope, his head's missing. He's holding it in his hand. Like, you can even look. You can see his head right there in the helmet. They did not fuck around. You get, by the way, if you want, you get this suit from the collector's edition. And you can upgrade if you've already bought the regular one. Alright, we got a boss fight coming up. This is after the boss fight is where I stopped playing. So beyond that, I have no fucking clue what happens. Beyond what happens in Dead Space original. Oh, and because of my new graphics cards, I do have a copy of Midnight Suns now. I have very little interest in actually playing it, but I can. Y'all want me to? Voiced by Jacksepticeye, nonetheless. I like Jacksepticeye. I don't like his energy as much. Like, I like watching him from time to time. Ow. I wonder if I can catch that.
Isaac, I can see it on the monitor. There's a gap in its armor. Shoot
Oh,
in the back.
it's in its ass. I'm gonna resort to my throwing random things at it. When I was playing by myself earlier, this worked. My secret weapon. Oh, janitor thing, you saved me. I've now decided... There we go. I got him. Never underestimate a janitor's mop bucket. Now, especially if he's in the video game control. Don't mess with that guy.
Quarantine lifted.
How much ammo did I burn through because I kept shooting him in the wrong spot? Okay, I burned through it a little bit, but I'm fine. I got plenty. Plus, there's probably a lot of ammo just sitting around that you're supposed to use during the fight. Alright. This is where he came from. Am I supposed to go through there? Alright. I'm going to start winding down the stream once I get to a save point. Just because I've been playing. Yeah. I'm looking for... There are already talks that they're going to be doing a Dead Space 2 remake. And they said it's going to be a much more complicated, bigger project. But I'm here for that. Now my shots do damage over time. And because I can... Actually... I want that. I do. We're going to do capacity instead because I'll be getting another upgrade later. I'm going to go ahead and start moving that direction. And I can still hit the damage that's right there.
It's on the record, Doctor. This is mutiny. The marker must be delivered to the church, whatever the cost.
Oh, there's a movie y'all need to watch. It's called Dead Space. I think it's After Effect or Aftermath. It actually shows you what happened just before Isaac Clarke showed up. Oh, y'all need to see this. Y'all get to see my hair down. Look at that. That's my hair down. I was trying to fix my ponytail.
Ben, you're not yourself. Let me help you. Traitors, get your hands off me! This is my
Aftermath, thank you. It actually shows you like how the Ishimura got so fucked up. Oh, by the way, in case you've also been wondering, Ishimura means Stone Village, which is very appropriate. Big stretch. Also, there's some movies. The movies are good. I do recommend them. Or not movies, I meant books. Sorry, books.
Clearance confirmed.
Was I supposed to be hurting for ammo? Damn. If you specialize in a single weapon, you're fine in this game.
Atrium elevators are now online.
We're gonna go to floor 2. Yeah, read the books. Like they actually show the origin of the first marker, the black marker. They actually it tells you the story of it. I know I have copies of them on my Kindle. I haven't powered up my Kindle in years. Like I think last time I turned it on was 2 years ago. Because I've tried to get into using hardback books. Like right now, I've got a hardback copy of. I'm going to show you all in a minute. Of Berserk. And I know that's technically not a book; it's a manga. 1 second, y'all. Ugh, my knee hurts. Oh, fuck, my knee hurts. Oh. Like I have a hardback. Use me as a shield. I got a hardback copy of the Berserk. The Berserk. This is the first one. I'll be getting the other ones later. Oh, all right. So I hit that save point. I'm gonna go ahead and hit exit game. Yeah, I want to get the full collection. I got a few others behind me too. Of like, I've got a couple of Chainsaw Man and Demon Slayer. That's all I got because I only recently started collecting them. So I do appreciate everybody being here. I really do. It actually means a lot to me that so many people came out to hang out with me and talk. Like it really does. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I'm gonna try and stick to like these morning streams because I really do feel like I do much better as a person when I stream in the mornings. I feel like I'm more productive. Sorry, just checking what this is. I feel I'm more productive throughout my day. If you hadn't hit the subscribe button, please do so for YouTube. You got a book of Gears of War. That's good. And I especially appreciate y'all coming back after I had that OBS crash. That kind of scared me because we were having a great stream, great conversation. And all of a sudden it crashed out, and I was really concerned. I need to do something about Star Wars: The Old Republic. So I was gonna play that, but I only did like one session. Sorry, got distracted. After I beat Dead Space, if y'all got suggestions on what y'all want me to hit up, I'll definitely find something. Because I don't think there's any major games other than Wild Hearts that I've been looking at streaming. Let's pull up my wish list. I don't think there's any porn games in there. Like I don't. Atomic Heart's coming up. I don't. I'm on the fence about even getting it. Now. Sons of the Forest, I'll definitely touch into. Oh, that's it. Wulong Fallen Dynasty. That's it. That's the other one. Anyway, but yeah, no, like I do appreciate everybody being here. Hit the subscribe button, yada yada. Y'all know what I'm supposed to say. Bits, subscription, donations, memberships. Y'all know the spiel. Yeah. It's porn? What? Why are you saying it's porn? That's just an FPS shooter. What? Anyway. Yeah. Take care of yourself. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Assuming nothing happens. Take care.